Hello guys, and in this video we shall discuss the difference between data science, machine learning, artificial intelligence and deep learning. So if you're looking for questions like the difference between all these fields, whether you want to learn machine learning, should I know data science? Now these are the questions which I came across various forums and I have figured these things out that if you know the difference, these questions are almost similar. Like which field is easiest, data science, machine learning, or AI? What is the connection between data science, machine learning, or AI? Is it machine learning? So these terms are often used interchangeably and they create confusion. So let's just clear our doubt in this video. So the difference, as you can see here, that this data science is just one big domain, and artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning, they are just subset of this data science. So you can choose the field, whichever field you want to go, depending on your interest. So let's just figure out what these things mean. So if I explain this data science, it simply means that I'm using statistics, data analysis, and machine learning, right? And it also involves like data mining, big data, and so on. It is a big, vast field, and in that you have to choose one specialization. Now, suppose, for example, I go to artificial intelligence. Now, artificial intelligence, as you can see in this Venn diagram, you have machine learning and deep learning. So these two are subset of artificial intelligence. They are application of artificial intelligence. You do not have any specific definition for artificial intelligence, but you just know that with machine learning, you can train your computer to predict smart results. So what happens is, I take an example of like Netflix movie recommender system. What it does, it learns from your data, it learns from the choices you are making and recommends you the movie of your choice next. And you go on clicking it, you go on watching that movie. And this is how it is working as a huge success. You can see it also in various branding products like Flipkart uses it, your Snapdeal uses this, Myntra, and various sites now have started using this thing, recommender system, right? Now, what I do in machine learning is I work with algorithms, statistical data, statistical tools, and much more things like various learning libraries also. So what I do with these is I train my computers to predict smart outcomes, smart predictions, to solve my particular specific problems, right? So you learn from the data. For example, you can say that I feed a lot of financial data and I tell which ones are fraudulent to my system. And then what happens is it will learn that yes, this pattern is occurring again, this is a fraudulent system. So this is how you train your data through machine learning. So that is one field of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is again a field of data science. Now coming to deep learning. Now what is this deep learning? This deep learning is all about neural network, their layers, interconnectivity, and one classic example is that the self-driving cars, as you have seen here. Now, when deep learning, if you are interested to mimic human brains, you want to understand how the human brains really function, this works, and how we can make machines learn and behave the way how humans respond to a situation. And in this deep learning, it is really going deep and what happens here, like for example, if we just go ahead and deep with self-driving cars, here what happens is you have to determine the next action. So these are driverless cars and cars are functioning with the help of a program. So this program needs to have very specific clarity and sensors and whatnot it has so that it can understand where to stop, to read signals, the traffic lights, to identify the object so that it does not bump into anyone. It does not, it follows the traffic light. It stops spontaneously whenever it finds anyone crossing immediately in front of it. So how do we drive a car? We are very cautious and we are always prompt and we take right decisions at that moment. Now we have to train the same thing to the cars, to the self-driving cars. And this is how deep learning comes in. And this deep learning, this learns through mistakes, through examples. So you can also say that this is learning, and this is how we also learn, by making mistakes and then we correct ourselves. So we want something, a program which would learn through this mistake and self correct itself by computations and working through these neural networks. So if you are really interested in making such a system which is the future of tomorrow, so go in deep learning wherein you work with neural networks, and more, it is a in thing now, and more research is going on in this field, deep learning. And what else? For artificial intelligence, now there are other applications also for artificial intelligence, like you see chatbot. And the classic example is, you go to any website and it will say, hi there, I want to help you. And then you start chatting with that machine. So you're not chatting with an individual but with a machine. So that is chatbot. Then you have got NLTK, that is natural language toolkit, which is, again, you can go into semantic analysis, you can go into understanding the data like Twitter sentiment analysis, hate speech. You can understand whether it is a hate speech, how many hate words are there, how many neutral words are there. You can go in accessing and analyzing those things with artificial intelligence, with NLTK. You've got voice assistants. So all these are examples of artificial intelligence, and you can say these are applications along with deep learning, machine learning, and they are all part of your data science. So up next are more interesting videos, and please feel free to ask more questions. I'll be happy to address them. And I hope this would be clear that there is not much difference, but they are interconnected fields, and you just have to choose which field interests you more, machine learning, or you want to go into deep learning, or some natural language toolkit, or some chatbot kind of a thing. So just clear clear yourself onto which field you really want. Explore a little more into depth, and I'll be there to help you. Thank you.